Hello kids, today we're going to start with the third tutorial of the next session that we shall have on Monday, March, 23rd, okay? So we're going to continue using our books. I would like you to open your books, please, and let's go to page 140, 140. We're going to do exercise number 9, okay? So before we complete this chart, I would like you to look at the pictures. What can you see in these pictures? There is a giant. The giant is over a cloud. There is a castle. There is a kid who is climbing the beanstalk. And there is a little house over here with a mother and a cow. Okay, so what do you think this fairy tale is about? What's the title? Okay, I think the title is Jack and the Beanstalk. This is the title. Okay, so we're going to use these words from here to complete the chart. Let's start by looking at the words we have in the box. Plot. The plot. Remember what the plot is? We said in the other video that plot is trama, la trama de una historia. Then we have he stole a golden goose. Él robó un ganso dorado. Characters. What are characters? Personajes. Jack's house. The giant's castle. El castillo del gigante, la casa de Jack. And finally, the title. So using these words, we're going to complete the spaces from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do the first one. It says narrative element and the story. Jack and the Beanstalk. What shall we write in this space? Plot. He stole a golden goose. Characters. Jack's house, the giant's castle, or title. That is right. We should write the title. The title is Jack and the Beanstalk. En Spanish. El título es Jack y las habichuelas. Number 2. We have, in the story, we have Jack, his mother, the cow, the man, the giant. Who are these? What would you write in this space if you had to choose among these words? We have already used title, so this is out. The answer is the characters. These are the characters. Los personajes son Jack, su mamá, la vaca, el hombre y el gigante. That's right. Let's do number 3. Setting. Where is this happening? The story. The answer is plot. No. He stole a golden goose? No. Characters? No. We have already used this one, so this is out. Jack's house, the giant's castle. So this is the answer. In number 3, we should write Jack's house, the giant's castle. Very good. Let's move forward. Number 4. Jack grew a magic beanstalk and then climbed up to a giant's castle. What can we write in this space? Plot or he stole a golden goose? The answer is, let's see, it's plot, la trama. ¿Cuál es la trama? Jack hizo crecer una habichuela mágica y entonces se trepó hasta el castillo del gigante. Yes, that's right. And finally, number 5, the one we have left is he stole a golden goose. This statement, he stole a golden goose, you should write it in number 5. Okay, how are you doing? Is this easy or difficult? Very good. Let's continue. Let's move to the next section. Let's go to page 141 and let's answer these 2 easy questions. The first one says, do you like reading? Yes, I do. Or, no, I don't. Okay? And the second says, what's your favorite story? My favorite story is Snow White. My favorite story is The Beauty and the Beast. My favorite story is Cinderella. My favorite story is Harry Potter. My favorite story is The Lord of the Rings. You can write whatever you want, according to your preferences. Very good. So we're going to skip this section because these are like harder to do. So let's go to the next page. Okay? Very good. So we're going to do exercise. Let's go. I'm sorry, before that, let's go to page 143. We're going to answer exercise 6. Complete the sentences with the words from the box. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did in the last exercise. We're going to complete the spaces over here from 1 to 5 with the words in the box. The first one, graphic, clues, questions, reread, plot. Okay, can you listen and repeat after me? Graphic, clues, questions, reread, plot. Very good. So, what are the meanings of these words in Spanish? Let's start. The first one, graphic. Es como un gráfico, una imagen. The second, clues, son pistas. Pistas, clues. Questions, preguntas. Reread. What is read? Read is leer. Reread is when you read again, otra vez, o sea, releer. And plot. Remember plot? Plot is drama. Very good. So we're going to, it says strategies to improve your reading comprehension. We're going to answer from 1 to 5. Let's start with number 1. Number 1 says, stop. And as you go along to gain comprehension. Detente y, So what would you write here? Stop and stop is a verb. So according to this, if this is a verb, we need a second verb over here. The only verb we have from the box is reread. Stop and reread as you go along to gain comprehension. Detente y lee de nuevo mientras vas y para obtener más, continúas para leer, para comprender más, ¿no? Para obtener más comprensión en la lectura. So, number 1, stop and reread as you go along to gain comprehension. Number 2, ask yourself. Ask is pregúntate. Pregúntate a ti mismo. Ask yourself as you read. Ask yourself, what can you ask yourself? Graphic? Clues? Questions? Or plot? You ask questions. So ask yourself questions as you read. That's right. Number 3, use context. Utiliza el contexto, pero ¿contexto qué? Use context to get the meaning of an unfamiliar word. Usa contexto para obtener el significado de una palabra que no te es familiar. So, over here, I think we need use context, clues. Usa pistas en el contexto para que tú puedas entender qué significa una palabra sin necesidad de utilizar el diccionario. Eso es muy importante. Algunas de las estrategias para leer en inglés, mis alumnos, es que puedes leer el texto una vez, después vuelves a leer el texto, después vuelves a leer el texto y a veces dentro del contexto podemos ver que hay palabras que nos dicen, más o menos nos dan una idea de qué puede significar esta palabra que desconocemos. ¿Por qué se sugiere de esta manera? Porque si ustedes van al diccionario a buscar una palabra, mientras están buscando el significado de esa palabra, ya se olvidaron de qué trataba el cuento y la trama, the plot. You may forget what the plot is if you don't, if you go and use a dictionary instead of reading the whole text. Number 4, summarize the story. Character, setting, and summarize the story. Characters, setting, haz un resumen de la historia. Personajes, escenario y plot. Y la trama. That's right. And number 5, use organizers. Use graphic organizers. Un organizador gráfico puede ser, what can it be? A mind map. Puede ser un mapa mental. Puede ser un cuadro sinóptico where you organize your ideas and explain what the plot is through these graphic organizers. Very good. Very good. Let's continue with section 7. Work in pairs, read the story, and discuss what it is about. The City Mouse and the Country Mouse, adapted from the original by Aesop. This story is about a little mouse that lived in the country. One day, he invited his friend from the city and offered him barley and grains from the barn for lunch. The City Mouse said that the food in the city was much better and invited him to pay a visit. The Country Mouse went to visit his friend, and the City Mouse first took him to the cupboard. There, they found the most delicious bag of sugar. They ate the sugar when the door banged open. The cook wanted some flour. They had to escape, but the City Mouse then took him to the top shelf. Here they found prunes. Once again, the Country Mouse began to enjoy his prune when a cat came in and they had to run for their lives. The Country Mouse did not want to go to the cupboard again, so the City Mouse took him to the cellar. There was a real treasure for them there. They ran along the shelves trying to decide where to start. Sausages, spicy apples, butter, and an especially delicious smelling cheese were in the corner. The Country Mouse was about to eat it when the City Mouse yelled, "Stop! It's a trap!" The City Mouse explained how dangerous the traps were and how they killed little mice. At that moment, the Country Mouse decided to go back to the country where life was safe, even if he only had barley and grains from the barn. He returned and he stayed there for the rest of his life. Okay, so the last activity for today and the last activity of this class is that I would like you to write down the main plot of the story. In English, please, just very brief, just a very brief paragraph. Try to tell me what the story is about. ¿De qué se trató el cuento que acabamos de leer? Okay, try to analyze it. Remember, the plot is la trama, perdón. So you can write down just a few words explaining what the text was about, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.